Hello and welcome back to Raising the Bar Let's Play Might and Magic 6. This is episode 19 after a 5-month hiatus or so where I wasn't making these. I'm back to continue playing this game. I'm going to try and upload episodes weekly again, no promises, but I will try. Because some time has elapsed, I thought it would be a good opportunity to do an overview of where we are in the game. The main quest at the start of the game splits 6 different ways. You have to fulfill the requirements of 6 different High Council members, each of which will give you a separate quest. You have to meet all 6 lords in their various castles first, and we've only met 2 of them, and we haven't done either of their quests yet. Wilbur Humphrey and Albert Newton we have met, and then there's another 4 we have yet to even find. And we haven't found Lord Kilburn's shield yet, we haven't found the Hourglass of Time. The other thing that we are in the process of doing at the start are the class promotion quests. These are for the 6 classes in the game, a 2-tiered upgrade that will give new capabilities to each character. It doesn't matter that we only have 4 of these in our party, that's irrelevant, we can do all 6 quests nevertheless. These quests are not vital to the main quest, but it's a good idea to do them. We've received 2, they're given out by the same lords that give the High Council quests. To upgrade our Sorcerer, we need to drink from the Fountain of Magic, we haven't found that yet. And to upgrade our Paladin to a Crusader, we have to rescue a damsel in distress, which we have done. We have a damsel in distress in our party, we just can't fulfill the requirements of that quest because the castle is closed because Prince Nikolai has run off to the circus, so there's a requirement for us to sort that situation out before we can upgrade our paladin to a crusader. Of course, there's a lot more side quests and things available, but these are the lists of the things that we want to check off before we proceed much past the mid-game. Okay, well, with that info dump out of the way, let's load our game. So we're in New Sorbigal right now, which is not where we left off. I moved us over here, sold up a lot of different items, and I bought some extra spells as well with some of our spare gold. We do have a quest tandem, but this place is currently not open. We'll have to come back here to do that. But there's a few other things that I want to do while we're here. The other thing that I did between episodes was I swapped out one of our NPCs. We previously had a mystic who gave us a boost to skill point values of all the magic schools. Well, that's less useful as time goes on. I swapped that hireling out for a scholar who will give us unlimited identify, which means we no longer have to keep putting points into identify. Shame we already took our cleric up to 4 there. But the scholar will also give us a boost to earned XP. Now I was hoping to find a banker as well, but I haven't actually managed to do so. Despite several reloads of all the characters here in town, I could not find a banker, and eventually I just got bored and gave up. A banker would give us extra gold, a bonus on top of gold. It should be said that each of these NPCs do skim an amount of gold off the top of what we pick up as payment, but a banker still nevertheless ends up works out making a decent profit if we can find one. Now up here on this balcony we have the air magic trainer, the expert trainer in fact. Our sorcerer is currently looking to become an expert in air magic, sitting there at level 4. But this balcony up here is not normally accessible. Well, I learned about a couple of tricks here. So first is that there is a fly scroll hidden in that wall there. That's kind of useful. But there is also, so we can fly up there, but as you can see, and as we've talked about in the past, this graphics engine is pretty naff. And bugs like crazy on certain intersections of geometry like this. Well, we can use that to our advantage. I'm just, you know, I don't like glitching my way through games, but this one is kind of fun. So if we can find the right spot to stand here... Oh, no, we don't want to be in double speed. I thought we might be in there already, which is... Then maybe we can trigger this door. I have managed to do it. Of course, it's going to be awkward today, isn't it? Typical. Okay. There is a way to trigger this door. There we go. And access the trainer. So this trainer will allow us to attain expertise in air magic for 1,000 gold, which is certainly a good deal. None of our other characters are ready for that, but having our sorcerer be able to cast expert level air magic spells is certainly a boost. Each spell has different effects at the 3 different tiers. For example, attaining expertise in air magic, our wizard eye now shows treasure, and we fire more sparks with a faster recovery rate, for instance. Very useful. This one particularly useful, a shield spell that now affects the entire party with just one cast. So I think it's in our best interests to keep that up at all times. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about today is potions. And I've stuck all our potion ingredients on this one character for the purpose. Basically, you can mix up various effects of potions with herbs that you find in the world and empty bottles. We only have 3 empty bottles here. We're going to need to find as many of those as we can from now on, checking stores and things. But for instance, if you use these Widowweep's berries on an empty bottle, it'll make us a healing potion. You can also combine potions, however, and this is what I'm going to show you here. There are various levels of combination, and it gets to the point that if you combine potions that themselves are the results of other combinations, you produce black potions, which are really beneficial, especially if you use them early in the game, to boost primary stats. For instance, if we look at our stats here on our paladin, we can see that we have various stats here that are complete dump stats for this class, and various ones which are quite vital. So, for example, intellect doesn't do anything on a paladin. It only increases the spell points available to sorcerers, archers, and druids. Now, what we're going to do as a means of demonstration is we're going to brew up some potions of accuracy for everyone. Accuracy is the stat which affects to hit chance, so it's useful for all 4 of our characters here. Now, the thing about these black potions is that they have a negative effect that counterbalances the positive effect you get from them. In other words, something else gets debuffed with the permanent buff that they apply. So anyway, right, these are potions that we just happen to have on us. We've got 4 energy potions here, 4 cure poison potions. And we can combine these, not in infinite combinations. Most combinations will result in an explosion which harms you. We don't want to do that. But we want to take these 4 cure poison potions and mix them up into potions of bless. So we do that with a magic potion combined, a blue potion combined with a purple potion. We'll make a white potion of bless. There are many different kinds of white potion. Color coding is not useful for these combinations. Okay, let's do that 3 more times. And we get the bottle back when we combine. We only lose the bottle in the event that we drink a potion. So we're going to lose 4 bottles out of doing this. Okay, so now we have 4 potions of bless. Not that useful because we could just cast the spell, but very useful for our purposes today, because now we can combine these 4 energy potions with the Bless potions, and we should find that they make Essence of Accuracy. There we go. Now these black potions can only be used once per character. There's no point in ever making any more Essences of Accuracy after this. They just won't work. And as you can see, we get a luck debuff to counter our accuracy buff. But we'll deal with that in a moment. If we just brew up 4 of these, there we go, 4 Essences of Accuracy. Let's look at our stats on our Paladin, for example. Accuracy is currently 17, but if we pop 1 of these, we should find a good boost. Oops. A good boost to accuracy. There, now 32. Great. And let's do the others. And the sorcerer now. Now they've all had one of those permanent potions. As you can see, this is not a temporary buff, that's a permanent change to our stats. And now we have some really low luck values, 6, 9, 15, and 7, from the debuff from those potions. But fortunately, there's something we can do about this, because in the corner, I didn't know about this, we have this well, which will give us boosts to luck up to 15. Except it probably doesn't, except apparently doesn't. Well, on a couple of characters anyway, it seems to have a usage limit, because it just says refreshing now. Well, that is an unpleasant surprise, but I'm sure we can come back or find some other way to, to boost our luck up from 7. Luck is probably the least important stat anyway. So that's potions. Our characters will take different combinations of those over time, I think, because some of them, for example, our sorcerer really would need intellect because it affects the spell points that our sorcerer has. So for each one, there will be a different ideal combination. Okay, what we are going to do now, I think, is go for a walk. We've explored this mainland part of New Sorbigal and cleared out the dungeons in it. But as you can see on the fringes of this map, there are other landmasses, and we're going to go and find one. And the way that we do that is by water walking. See, we're able to do that now, this landmass over here seems like a good place to begin. We can see that there are some creatures, some goblins and mages and things infesting it. First, let's put our shield back up, and I think, yes, here we go. We can also cast Bless, our paladin can, and then our druid here can cast Water Walk, which will give us the ability to, as it sounds like, walk on water. Now, here we go. Now we've got to be careful here. Let's give some of our newly up-leveled air magic a go. And we're going to mostly be using the bows here. Hopefully our to-hit percentage will be a little higher as well with the accuracy buffs that we just did. Okay, we're going to need a little more radius here, so I think let's lob a fireball in there. This is not going great. Let's see. Heal. Heal again. Lob. Fireball. Boom. Come on. Come on, more. Okay, so we do actually have the ability to go out into the water there, which might help us against some of these melee enemies. I guess if we are doing that, what we need to do is focus our fire on the mages. Mind you, the Goblin Kings can fire fire as well, so forget that. That's a terrible idea. Fireball. Yeah, okay. So we are slowly making inroads here. Probably shouldn't just hammer the auto attack key. It doesn't seem to be working too well for us. Fireball again. Boom. Let's heal. I'm very rusty playing this game because it's been so long. So let's hope to avoid a complete wipe here. It should be very humiliating. Okay, you're nearly down. Great. Okay. Yep, you're gone. Let's do a fire bolt, maybe. 4 points. Terrible. Heal. So, yeah, our water walk spell will not last forever. In fact, it just ran out. I think what we need to do now is recast it. Pronto. There we go. Now, let's see. Fireball. Boom. Okay, I've skipped over the next 6 minutes or so of footage at high speed because, frankly, they were not very interesting. I did learn 2 things in the process, though. One is that our 15-point accuracy bonus does not turn us into the unstoppable killing machines that I hoped we would be. Frankly, it doesn't make much of a perceptible difference at all. I mean, it's good to have it, but it's not really helping a great deal. Secondly is that I'm way rusty when it comes to playing this game, and I really need to relearn how to do it. On top of that, my commentary was absolute nonsense, and this whole 6 minutes that I've skipped here, almost not a single interesting thing was said. Anyway, back to the real-time commentary. And there we are. After a complete lack of risk avoidance, we have still managed somehow to get our way through that island and clear it to a safe place. Let's see what we have here then. Some gold. A mass curse scroll. Maybe useful. And we have a shrine. Which currently doesn't do anything. I guess it's not the right month to go in there. And a house. Ah, so this is the water magic trainer. Fantastic, because we need water magic expertise for our druid, Digby. 1,000 gold is an absolute steal. Let's see. Well, we have cheaper cold beams, we have double duration water walk, and stronger enchantments on our enchant item. Okay, that's kind of useful. Let's rest up, and then I'm going to go hand in that quest. There is another landmass on this map, but I am purposefully saving it for later. We are not ready for it. Okay, if we just sort of wait until, what is it, 10 AM that the town hall was open? I think so. So let's go back there, hand in that quest. Helps if I'm heading in the right direction there. So we have managed to attain expertise in both air magic and water magic today, a useful thing, and also improve our accuracy, although not to the point where we didn't get almost massacred just clearing that island. Finally, I think we can hand in at the town hall a quest, which we didn't even have. The abandoned temple, we get 5,000 gold for clearing it. Okay, and that is it. We didn't really get any interesting loot out of it, just a couple of scrolls and some gold. But we did manage to level up our characters a little bit. If you're wondering when we're going to venture up here on the map, the answer is not quite yet. We still have a little to do before we want to go up there. But next episode, I think, we will go back to Mist, where we have some unfinished business. So in the next episode, we will go up back to the Silver Helm Outpost here in Mist, Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.